So what is inclusive engagement? Well, put simply, it's creating a workplace where everyone feels respected, trusted, encouraged, and inspired. Respected for who they are and their unique attributes and perspectives. Trusted to provide their best work and treat everyone with dignity. Encouraged to use and improve their skills, being able to bring their whole self to work. And inspired to find meaning and purpose in their job and belonging in their environment. So let's take a quick look at each of these individually and talk a little bit about the differences that each of them can make. Let's move on to encouraged. When employees feel encouraged and fully utilized, it creates a sense that they are valued and their potential is seen. Now, encouragement can be the difference between employees thinking they have a real future with your company or that their current job is just a stepping stone to a much better job. And this has a lot to do with how organizations encourage employees to improve and use their skills, as well as letting them know they have room to grow in the company. Largely, this can be described as a quest towards a mastery of skills. Many organizations support and invest in training and professional development, but many of those same organizations do not actually let employees do anything with the new training or skills. Sometimes training and development is just a box to check for performance evaluations. When employees are required to take training but not supported to implement the new ideas or skills, it makes them feel unsupported and that it wasted their time, which is a clear path to becoming disengaged. What employees really want is a culture that both encourages them to learn and utilize their skills and abilities. Because businesses with a strong learning culture enjoy employee engagement and retention rates around 30 to 50% higher than those who don't. A culture of learning is a powerful way to create belonging and engagement. When employees know that their employer sees their potential and is willing to encourage and invest in their development, it allows them to see a real future with the company. They feel the company actually cares about them and is willing to help them become the best version of themselves. So for a quick example, let's meet Jessica. Jessica works for a careers nonprofit. She's part of a team that supports new residents to help them find work. Lately, she and other members of her team have found the work unchallenging and routine. She felt that she has so much more to offer her work, but wasn't sure what to really do about it. Now, Jessica was a very outgoing and enthusiastic people person. She loves talking with people and helping them achieve their career goals. She, like many other members of her team, were becoming disconnected with the everyday and losing the passion that got them into the work in the first place. Knowing this, Jessica's manager hired our team to come in and do a team building program with the staff. So we have a program that we call Spectrum. It helps teams identify their natural skills and provides a framework to help teams restructure their work in line with what's called a strength-based approach. Now, Jessica obviously identified as having great strengths in working with people, but she was far less naturally skilled at working and doing the more administrative work, where one of her coworkers identified as the opposite. He was highly organized and process-focused, but less naturally skilled at working with people. So, using the strength-based team approach, their manager was able to change the tasks of their jobs slightly in order to encourage them to play more to their strengths. Instead of both people carrying their own individual client caseload, doing all the people and paperwork tasks for everybody, Jessica and her coworker could share a much larger caseload, letting Jessica do more of the communications, meetings, and planning, and her coworker was able to do more of the reporting, data collection, and scheduling. You see, it wasn't that Jessica couldn't do the paperwork side of her job, or that her coworker couldn't do the client interaction part of his job. It was that both of them could do the parts they were naturally skilled at with far less energy and effort, allowing them to play to their strengths and do far more work quicker and with much greater ease. When people feel understood and encouraged to play to their strengths, they feel like their employer understands them and that they belong. When they are encouraged to get better at things they're already good at, it creates a higher level of engagement and motivation to do their best work.